Hi, elementary coaches. I just wanted to take a minute to reach out to you to just kind of let you know this next season that we're heading into. I want to start off by just kind of letting you know where we're at with the apologetic series. We're heading into our fourth week, our last week of the apologetic series, and it has been amazing. It's been great to hear these children ask questions. The questions that they are asking definitely are not questions that I was asking when I was in third, fourth, fifth grade. And so I'm so excited that we're creating an environment where they can ask the questions so they can start to understand what they believe and why they believe it. And then they're able to actually go and have other conversations with other people, whether it's somebody with a different religion or whether it's somebody that doesn't know God at all, and they're able to share their faith. So I'm so excited to see how God is moving in the lives of our students, in the lives of our volunteers. I've heard great feedback from our volunteers about this subject that we are teaching on too. So thank you for covering the ministry in prayer this month and just being the prayer warriors and the leaders that you are in the ministry. All right, we are less than 2 weeks away from grade promotion. I can't believe it's that time where everybody is about to move to the next level. So this weekend, we will be our last weekend with our fifth graders. And so we are having a graduation party for them that will happen during the small group time after large group. And they will actually be located in the lower connector room, the room that's under the stairs, so they can have their party and not disrupt fourth grade. So just to let you know, that's where fifth grade is going to be located this weekend. And then starting the following weekend, which is June 1st and 2nd, will be the first weekend that students will go to the new classes. So for us, what is the biggest change that we're having this year is that the kindergarten class, K-5, will at that weekend will transition under the preschool ministry instead of being a part of the elementary ministry. So we've thought about this for years. We've talked back and forth. It used to actually be, if you remember, if you've been here long enough, Electro City that was under the preschool ministry. And what we just feel right now is we want to be able to minister to them in a way that they're able to encounter God and receive the message. And when we have 5-year-olds through 11, 12-year-olds in the same room, it's hard to hit that target of back and forth. So we have decided to keep them upstairs and allow them to become part of the preschool ministry. What that means is the current rooms that are preschool right now that say 4-5A and 4-5B, those will transition to just 4-year-old classes. So you'll have 4-year-old A and 4-year-old B, and the room that we currently have kindergarten will become 5-year-olds through kindergarten. So once a child turns 5, they will transition to that classroom and they'll stay there until they actually finish kindergarten, and then they're transitioning to first grade. So that is what that room will become. The preschool ministry is preparing and doing a great job of ministry for them at their age that they'll be able to encounter the Lord. So we're really excited about that. Now, as we look at Vic Kids overall, what we want to do is try to make it the most convenient serving experience that we can. And what we found is the volunteers that have been serving in that 4-5A and 4-5B, they've been meeting for pre-service prayer all the way over on the preschool side of the building. And then they're trying to hurry and get over to our side of the building to open up the classroom. Sometimes we've had parents even drop their child off in that classroom without even an adult in there, which is very unsafe. So what we're doing is we're actually going to globalize our pre-service meetings. So you would actually attend the pre-service meeting that is closest to the room that you serve in. So the 4-year-old A, 4-year-old B, and that 5-year-old through kindergarten room, those volunteers, those preschool volunteers will become part of our pre-service meeting. That does not mean that they're part of the elementary team. It just means they're part of the Vic Kids team just like us. And so we will actually be sharing globalized announcements. A lot of times we don't have a lot of detailed substance stuff on there. It's mostly generic, but we will actually they'll come in, do community with us, eat snacks with us, and then we'll also do pre-service activities, prayer time, and then we'll go through the announcements. And lead coaches, as you normally do, you kind of go through, hey, what do I have for kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, and you go down to make sure you have coverage. I need you to add to make sure, and we're going to provide you a roster for the 4A, 4B, and 5-year-old through kindergarten. So if you can just make sure, hey, who do we have here from 4A? Okay, who do we have here from 4B? Who do we have here from 5 through 5K? The support coaches will be capping rooms. So I know you've probably seen some of this where somebody goes to check into that 4 or 5-year-old A or B class and it says no class available. The room is actually already full. So what we're actually going to do to try to help eliminate that confusion, our support coaches will start closing and capping the rooms for 4A, 4B, and the 5-year-old through kindergarten room. So we just did a training last week with support coaches. If you were a support coach and you were not able to attend that meeting, I will need you to attend the next meeting that we have, which will actually be Saturday, June 1st at 3 p.m. We can meet in the Resource Center and I will walk you through. We have a new checklist for you that will help you and help equip you and set you up to be able to manage your team and adding these additional responsibilities of capping and closing the rooms. So just letting you know that transition is taking place. Lead coaches, you will no longer, starting June 1st and 2nd, need to transition the kindergarten downstairs. They won't be coming with us anymore. So we can actually maybe even close those glass doors to help transition kids down, then open them back up once we get the kids down. That actually might be a little cleaner in the process to do that. And so we're excited. I will actually be here for all 4 services the weekend of June 1st and 2nd. I'll be available for any questions or, as anything, things that sound good in theory don't always play out that way. So I'll be there to help catch and guide, direct, and participate in any way that I can that weekend. As always, the staff on the elementary team, we love you and we're so thankful for you and appreciate all that you do. If you have any questions, we're available for you to answer those. And once again, I'll be there too on the weekends. So if you have anything then, just don't hesitate to let me know. I also wanted to do a quick reminder about dress code. I have been seeing, as this weather is getting warmer, we're heading into Georgia summer. We know that we just want to remind everybody about the dress code and what that looks like. I know it's hot, but just a reminder, we cannot have shorts in the ministry. We want to make sure that we don't have a situation where a child sees something or actually touches something, hand goes up a leg, anything like that. So just as a reminder, the approved Vic Kids attire is the Vic Kids t-shirt, pants without holes, and closed-toe shoes. So that is what we ask everyone to wear. We do not allow sweatpants, leggings, jeggings, shorts, flip-flops, high heel shoes, or open-toed shoes. So I actually put that in the announcements for this weekend. So if you're actually leading a team, if you'll just remind your team and go over that with them. I know as seasons change, sometimes I forget things too. So just a refresher and to remind everyone. If you have any questions about it, just let us know. We're here for you to support you. And I am excited. We are heading into summer. This summer, we are actually doing a Vic Kids at the Movies series. So if you served probably about 5 or 6, maybe 7 weeks ago, we played a Superbook episode. And I was amazed how quiet and engaged the students were with this video, from young to old. And so what we've decided to do this summer is we are actually our theme is The Bible Says What? And we are going to start covering different stories throughout the Bible for the 9 weeks. So we're extremely excited about that. We'll be playing Superbook episodes each week throughout the summer. We will have a connect game on the front end and apply on the back end for large group like we do. And we're also excited, we're not going to have a monthly Bible verse for the summer, so there won't be 2. We're actually going to do something different where we actually have a Bible Says What challenge. So there will be a different Bible verse for each week of the summer. We are going to be directing our students to our social media, which is actually a YouTube channel, is what we're going to have, Vic Kids YouTube channel. And that's where the students can actually find the Bible verse for that week. And if they memorize the Bible verse, there's going to be different rewards that take place. And we're super excited if a child actually memorizes all 9 weeks of the summer Bible verses. At the end of the summer, they will actually get to go to a VicKids VIP party that we will be having that will be lots of fun. So we're really excited. We hope that this motivates students to really memorize God's word because, as you know, it's so important that they have the word in their heart, in their mind, that these are the things that they're going to remember as they're growing, as they go through tough times, whatever that looks like in their life. We want them to know these foundational truths and we want them to know the scriptures. So any way that we can do to bring fun and excitement to them, that's what we want to do. Thank you so much for all that you do. I'm so excited that we're heading into summer. I know last summer we did a Summer of Serving campaign. We do have another fun campaign that we're heading into this year. And so we're going to be the staff will be filming a video this week, and we'll be getting that out to everybody probably within the next couple of weeks. But thank you. We love you and have an amazing week. Bye.